talk about this next song. This song is not a rebel song. This song is Sunday, Bloody Sunday. I can't believe the news today. Can't close my eyes and make it go away. How long? How long must we sing this song? How long? Too long. For too long. Tonight, we can be as one. Tonight. Broken bottles under children's feet. Bodies strewn across the dead streets. But I won't heed the battle call. It puts my back up against the wall. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Let's roll. And the battle's just begun. This many lost, and tell me who has won. The trenches dug within our hearts. Mothers, children, brothers, sisters, torn apart. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. How long must we sing this song? How long? Too long. For too long. Tonight, we can be as one. Tonight. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Let's roll it. Anyone who wants more details on my agenda can find them online. The web address is not very imaginative, but it's easy to remember. Part.com. Wipe the tears from your eyes. Wipe your tears away. Wipe your tears away. Wipe your tears away. Wipe your bloodshot eyes. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Let's roll. And it's true, we're not immune. One fact is fiction and TV reality. And today the millions cry. We eat and drink while tomorrow they die. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
Mundane Matt. Sad sack of fat. Mundane Matt, you have made some mistakes, man. Turned into a flagging faggot, now we know you're fake and hypocritical, more than a bit pitiful. The last time anybody fucked up this big, it was biblical. Now you're pigeonholed, stuck as being styled as a little crying child who continued his denials with a fake and nervous smile while the proof had all been filed. Put your face down on the tiles, Matt, you lost the fucking trial. You must be brain dead, Matt, that shit's apparent, cause you went and killed your job and you're supposed to be a parent. You're a parrot, Matt, just reading others' words and then declaring that the kid belongs to you, although we know your sack is barren. Man, you're a coward, bitch, there's just no help in that. Now it's goodbye, you're getting trampled like a welcome mat. And your excuse is that you've been to fucking hell and back. Been there, done that, Matt, so what the hell is that? You think that that's an excuse? You think we'll see any truth inside the rambling of a fat and flagging goof? You'll think we'll all ignore the fact that you reported some dudes because you couldn't take the fact they gave no quarter to you? Bitch, man, that's some weak shit. Some heat for sheep shit. I don't believe in God, but I think that you might need Jesus. On top of that, I think you should invest in speed sticks. Then maybe when you raise another stink, you'll get to flee quick. You didn't need to fuck up and amount to nothing. You didn't need to eat every box of muffins. You didn't need to tell stories of almost cutting, but you lost this fucking game, so give Tonka the fucking button. Just don't know. Matt. What can I say, Matt? Part 2. Give it a break, Matt, we're getting fucking tired. It's been a long time since you should have decided to retire. Now you're dangling from the wires over burning, mangling fires. Cause it turns out mundane jobbers got some pretty sick desires. Fuck, you like to drink your cum, that might not be your fault. With all the tears you cry, it might be that you're craving salt. But by default, Matt, there is one thing that you need to halt. Like things that seem like admissions of sexual assault, man. You need to take a break, just fucking disappear. Pack up your shit and get your ass the fuck on out of here. That's not a threat, it's simply something that you need to hear. So pack away your pecker mat and open up your ears, bitch. I already mentioned shit about how you got a kid and how you killed your job and what a fucking tragedy that is. And now I hear that you've been auctioning some underwear for bids. So if I ever meet your sister, I'ma tell her what you did, Matt. That's fucking pervert shit. You're fucking perverted. You got into incest just like every fucking pervert did. Were you raised alone by fucking Herbert, kid? Or did your daddy take your innocence and fucking murder it? That's why you play the victim.
Keep your hand on your gun. Don't you trust anyone. There's just one kind of man that you can trust. That's a dead man or a gringo like me. Be the first one to fire. Every man is a liar. There's just one kind of man who tells the truth. That's a dead man or a gringo like me. Don't be a fool for a smile or a kiss, or your bullet might miss. Keep your eye on your goal. There's just one rule that can save you your life. It's a hand on your knife and the devil in your soul. Keep your hand on your gun. Don't you trust anyone. There's just one kind of man that you can trust. That's a dead man or a gringo like me. Keep your hand on your gun. Don't you trust anyone. There's just one kind of man that you can trust. That's a dead man or a gringo like me. Or a gringo like me. Or a gringo like me. Like me.
Welcome to the Cuntstream, all you cunts. Welcome to the Cuntstream, no ifs, ands, or buts. Tell your friends about it, all you cunts. Welcome to the Cuntstream with Schmeckle, yeah.
We're back. This is the Snatchcast, run by a gorilla that can rap fast. Another who can draw, and then like 15 fucking lab rats. Brockus getting fucked like he's become a fucking pack rat. Leaf is in the club now, and so Brockus wants to tap that. Briefly taken down by some pathetic foreign sad sack who tried to take the viewers cause he's never fucking had that. This filthy little rusky better gear up in his hazmat. If I were you, I'd cover up your ass crack. And if you're not a massive bitch, then I'm a fucking pacifist. So tell me who you are and then I'll show you just what drastic is. I'll turn you to a masochist, then burn you with the mattresses they throw out at the dump after some accidents from bastard kids. That's an invitation.
And we're live. Welcome to the Snatchcast.
How the fuck's everyone doing tonight?
Well, I gotta say, I've been keeping my ass nice and clean there, Bucko. I realize now that the soiling of the American ass is like Adam and Eve, which leads to sin and the disconnection and destruction of the American family.
I mean, you can't have that.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
How you
I, I
doing, Jeff?
I'm good, man. No, I've been sitting back. I'm pretty drunk. I had to take some fucking death shots tonight, but I started sitting back and as a mental exercise, I was trying to compare Jordan Peterson to Tariq Nasheed. It doesn't really work, but it's still fun to do. How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Crazy Hair's back.
She never left, man. She never left. She's been around for a while, just doing her own thing, you know.
Oh, I thought she had disappeared.
No. She's just been trucking along. Like I every now and then I'd kind of check in on her and like see how she's doing. Maybe like once every 3 months or so, and she's just making videos and doing her own thing, and more power to her. Didn't mind, didn't really care, but apparently she decided to get kind of spicy again. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, this spiciness. I mean, there's that website with all the people's names and all that.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but there's something a little closer to home for you, right?
I suppose so. I suppose so. I mean, like, well, before we even get to that, this website of hers has been up for a while. She this is VidCon 2017, right? And everything that happened there, which a lot happened VidCon 2017, a whole lot. But she made this website and she like named and shamed the people who were involved, and in it she actually attempted to dox memory. She tried to dog, like, it's on the, you could go to her website right fucking now. It's beautiful, it's amazing. If you go to CrayZeeHair, like, it's even still on her pinned tweet if I'm not mistaken. Like, here,
Yeah, it is. Yeah, or at least it was as of earlier today.
oh yeah, it's right there. Like, regarding VidCon, it's like one of the major parts of her website. And in it, she lists memory as Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Memory Holiday.
Her name ain't Elizabeth. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, no, her name is actually Memory. It's not Elizabeth. So like, but that speaks volumes of like where her priorities are at. She was so pissed about everything that happened, which Memory had nothing to do with all the drama that was surrounding her at all.
And from what I can remember, all Memory did was put out that video.
Yeah, she put out a video just because people were hassling her all the time. Like, what happened at fucking VidCon? What happened at VidCon? She's like, fine, make this video. Um, and in response, CrayZeeHair was like, well, I'm just gonna put out what I think your real name is out on the internet. Totally not sleazy or skeezy at all. Of course not. Yeah.
No, her response was to dox. I mean, I've seen that list of names, and never mind that. I mean, for all I know, all of those are public names except for her attempt with Memory.
Let me get it.
Except for actually, I'm wrong. I actually do know that's not Chris Worski's real name. I
Oh,
don't know
is
what
it?
the fuck Chris Worski's real name is, but it was confirmed to me earlier today by Andy that it ain't that.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, and yeah, and like, I don't think it's ever been public what Chris Worski's like real life name is. And
I reached out to Andy really tenderly about it. I was like, man, yeah, this is what's going on. The name they put out was like the same initials but Asian,
right.
and he responded, "No, okay, that's not right."
Yeah, what did she Oh yeah, she called him Carson Wong. It's right here on her website right now, Carson Wong, and that's not his
Yeah.
fucking name. It's not his name. What also is interesting is she got Base Mama's name wrong too.
Oh,
Right.
okay. I wasn't sure about that one.
Yep. Yep. And like I don't know, like what compels a person to want to get into doing this? Like she mentions Kasara Vera. Kasara Vera didn't have anything to fucking do with this. Wild Tanuki, nothing to do
Well,
with
no.
this.
Look at what the bottom part of the list says before the list starts.
What does this say?
I mean, I don't want to actually pull up
If you want me to pull it
the
up,
list
send
in
it to me.
case.
Okay.
I no, I don't want to pull it up just in case any of those are real names
Bystanders
and not public.
bystanders to the bullying who met me at or before VidCon and never spoke out. So basically what she's saying is like these are people who are at VidCon and they never said anything to like reach out and try and suck my cock because of reasons. I don't know. Who the fuck
These people didn't help me.
who cares?
These people didn't involve themselves in my shit that I caused.
Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? It's so crazy. It's so nuts, man. It's so
No,
nuts.
she is legitimately crazy. I was speaking with one of the people who was in that hotel room earlier today.
Yeah.
And I got some of the details that I had forgotten, or maybe never knew. I'm not sure. But I mean, she is legitimately crazy. She was blatantly asked at one point, "Hey, can you leave, or we're gonna call security?"
Yep. Yep.
And she gave them a bold-faced no.
Yep. I didn't know, and this is what's so nuts about this thing. Like, so that night at VidCon, the majority of us were all just hanging out down in this bar. It was like the lobby of this apartment complex, or it's a high rise in downtown LA. And at the time, me and Sophane from Poison the Well have made friends with this Icelandic millionaire dude who like is part of the Clash of Clans corporation or whatever the fuck it was. I can't even remember. We were so drunk. This dude is like loading us up full of Moscow mules, high-end Moscow mules, top shelf fucking vodka. We're wasted fucking drunk. And I'm walking through the lobby to go take a piss. And here comes this crazy fucking crying girl just losing her shit. And she collapses very dramatically at me and Mundane Matt. And she's like, they're bullying me, they're a piece of shit, and they were up there all by themselves. And I went to go give them gifts, and they were totally mean to me. And I was like, well, who the fuck you talking about? She's like, Blair and all of them up there, blah blah blah. And I was like, actually, now that you mention it, they're not down here hanging out with us. What the fuck is going on? So I, in my very drunken white knight stupor, was like, well, I'm gonna go fucking talk to them.
I'm gonna tell those motherfuckers off. They made this
That's right.
girl cry.
That's right. Now, like, so I go charging up there, and I have this big confrontation. I end up calling, like, Armored Skeptic the N word and shit, like, and it was very big and dramatic. I did. Oh yeah, no, I totally did. I totally did. Well, he and I were fronting up against each other because so from his perspective, you got to understand, from his perspective, he just had to kick this crazy woman out of his motel room, which it wasn't his, but this motel room he was hanging out in. And then here comes drunk ass gutter punk me being like, "What's your fucking problem, dude? What are you doing?" And he's like, "Dude, fuck you." And I'm like, "Well, fuck you." And so we started like puffing up at each other. And so like months later, he and we talked about it, and we were like, "Wow, that was dumb."
It was really dumb on your part. From what I hear, he's a giant and you're short.
Yeah, I'm scrappy though. I'm scrappy. I mean, it would have been a hell of a fight. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Does anybody know if does he have any training? See, if he's got training, I would
I
have
have
been
no
paced.
idea, but he's a giant. Although,
I
to
know.
be fair, I've only ever really seen him next to June. And
I
she,
know, man. If he has any training whatsoever, I would have just been pasted, man. I would have been pasted like a motherfucker. Um, but yeah. So I went up there under the pretenses that I was like white knighting for somebody who was getting bullied, and I learned later that that wasn't the case. And yeah, it was weird, man. It was super weird. It was strange.
From what I understand, you weren't the only one who did that. Didn't Mundane Matt do something similar?
No. I was the only one who went up there. I was the only one who went up and like confronted people.
Oh,
and
okay, maybe I'm
made a-
misremembering it. Maybe it was you.
Yeah, no, I was the one who went up and made a giant ass out of myself. Yeah.
You were also the one walking around with the 360-degree camera.
No, I didn't have the 360 camera. Wait, no, I did have it.
Yeah.
No, I did have it at VidCon, but I didn't have it at that party.
Yeah, which, by the way, if you haven't noticed, you're represented on screen by a 360-degree camera with a name tag that says, "Hello, my name is Jeff."
I just looked at that. Holy shit. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Man, they just put out a new Insta 360 Air version 2. It's pretty great. It records in 4K, dude. Looks awesome. I want it.
Hey, look, we got Brockus. It's about fucking time, Brockus.
I've been preoccupied.
Well, let me guess. Your fucking shoulder's working again.
Oh.
He was stroking his dick, Jeff.
Oh, I see.
He went a long time without a working shoulder. He couldn't do it. For some reason, he can't just use his other hand. It's a whole long thing.
You gotta train your feet, bro. You gotta train your feet.
I saw that Jeff was on the stream, and I was just like, oh well. Before I jump on,
Before I
take care of
finish.
something.
But yeah, no, I guess CrayZeeHair decided to make a big stink. So, what's the?
I said that. I didn't say that for the audience. I said, "What'd she do? Spread her legs?"
You know, I'll put it out there as nice as I can. When it became apparent to me that CrayZeeHair had an emotional issue where she could not really let this go, I made it a very distinct point that I didn't want to have anything to do with her. I didn't want to impede her having her YouTube career. I still, to this day, I wish her nothing but luck. I wish her nothing but the absolute best in whatever it is that she wants to do. But
Okay, there's a but.
she needs to let this shit go. She needs to fucking let this go.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. She does seem like she is legitimately in some way fucked up. She also seems like she has the basic skills to function in society and just chooses not to use them.
Well, maybe she's great in real life. Maybe she's a sweetheart.
I mean, I don't know. You met her in real life. I didn't.
If she didn't seem like a really nice person, I wouldn't have stand for her and went and made a giant ass out of myself. I definitely wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Would accept the hijackers for 9/11 hijacked those fucking planes with box cutters.
I had forgotten that.
Hey,
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, even then, it could be barely. Okay, yeah, they're saying it's gone. Now they say it's back. It's all good. That was hours ago, man. No, I don't. Do what now? Oh, okay, you fucked up again and showed shit, so. Okay. Yeah. Chaos says can only hear Schmeckle. Yeah. Dongwave's saying private shit to me, but yeah, I can do that.
yeah, we're all good.
Yeah, we're fine. Just dealing with something in the back end.
Yeah, we're back now. We're all good. Yeah, it'll only take seconds.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Anyway, Jeff, go on with what you were saying while I cover this.
Oh yeah. I took death shots tonight, and I just had a fart, and it smells like liquid death. So
Oh,
what?
God,
Basically,
no.
what I was gonna say is like, if if she just does like her usual thing and keeps moving on and whatnot, like I hope the best for her, but she's gotta let this shit go, man. She honestly really does. So this is basically how this whole thing went down. Is Mems made a video about VidCon. This is shortly after everything happened. She put it up, and then she realized that people were starting to harass CrayZeeHair, and she's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna put it unlisted, so if anybody actually gives a shit, I can just point them towards the fucking video, and then they can watch it and get my point of view, and whatever, it's fine." 3 days ago, I think it was like 3 days ago, she was like, "You know what? It's been long enough. Fuck it. I don't want it on my channel anymore. I'm gonna put it to private." She puts it to private, and then within 24 fucking hours, CrayZeeHair has put it up, like mirrored it on one of her fucking channels, wholesale. Just fucking copy and pasted the damn thing. Now, the reason why this is so troubling is not really because of that. It's because she is
It's
so
a little troubling. She was keeping a fucking eye on that video.
right, because she is so aggressively watching for this drama that is a year and a half old, that the moment that that shit goes down, an unlisted fucking video that nobody gives a fuck about, she decides she's just gonna fucking upload it. Like, who cares? Who
And
gives a shit?
the reasoning she gave.
What was it?
Dongwave, apparently we're cutting in and out. But the reasoning she gave behind it. I won't let memory hide her lies. She
Oh.
must be held accountable for this.
You hear that, Memory? You can't hide from your lies, Memory.
Oh yeah, you guys sound fine to me.
Man, I don't know what the fuck that speech is.
It might just
be.
be Google doing its thing. If it's going in and out for you, fucking hit F5.
Yeah,
that usually fixes
if you were cutting out for me, then but the stream is my raw audio output, so it's on their end then.
Yeah, so it's probably on YouTube's end. Don't worry. Yes, Tiro says it's fine. If you're hearing it fucked up on your end, it's on your end. Hit F5. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to... Believe it or not, I don't like to see harm come to most people.
Yeah.
I would like most people to do well. At the time, you have to have some amount of accountability for your actions. What she did in the first place at VidCon in the room there was really fucking creepy. What she did once she got outside the room was a little bit creepier. And her response to it since then has been nothing but whining and playing the victim.
I mean, like, at this point...
But you mean recording somebody while they sleep is creepy?
Oh shit, I forgot about that part!
Oh no!
Fuck, she recorded vernacular sleeping too, I forgot about that!
Yeah, he's not very he's small compared to me. So it's just a little bit on the creepy side, because now I'm thinking, dude, are you recording midget porn? What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's not that short. Oh my god.
You're all short. You're all midgets.
He's like the same height as me, and I'm 5'9", so...
I guess that's not too small.
Too small? Oh my god.
I always thought you were 5'6" or something like that.
Me? Really?
Yeah.
Wow, why?
I had heard you were short.
Yeah, no, people like to claim people are shorter than they are on the internet for some weird reason. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like...
Memory Holiday says Vernaculus is her size. Isn't she like 5'2" or something?
No.
Justin's like the same size as me. I think he's got to be either 5'9" or 5'8". He's not like a short dude. He's like a medium build guy.
So Justin, his name is out there then, because his name was one of the ones on the list as well.
Oh yeah. No, he just actually published a book. He's still doing YouTube, but he's like starting to move into like actual writing, and I'm really proud of him, which is great, super great. You know, he's a good dude. And he doesn't deserve that shit either. He's like the nicest fucking guy in the world. And for somebody to like try and perpetually drag him into this when he was being nothing but kind and open-minded about it is just so weird. Just so
To be fair, she did do the thing that she was accused of doing to him. I mean, she can say it was her fucking broken GoPro or whatever. No matter what, she ended up with a recording of him sleeping.
See, that's what's so fucking weird, right? So, there was this rumor going around that she recorded him while he was asleep, right? And nobody was really sure. And when I asked him about it, he's like, "Well, I don't really know, but it was kind of strange because it seemed like the thing was on, and I just don't know. I don't know." I still to this day have no idea how that actually leaked out, how it got mentioned on the internet anywhere. It wasn't me, but a lot of people heard that because you know how YouTubers are. We all fucking gossip like hens.
I
So,
would never.
I actually
yeah.
do know
You
how it got
take
out.
that back, sir.
uh-huh. So, but the thing is, like, he tried to downplay it. But the thing is that when it got brought up to her, she didn't say, "No, I didn't do that." She was like, "Well, I had an equipment malfunction and that's why I recorded him." Like, what? You don't say that. Nobody says that. You don't say that. You say, "No, no, he must be confused."
No, I didn't do that.
Yeah. No, he must be confused. He looked at it and didn't understand how my technology worked. Of course I didn't record him. That's stupid. That's what you say as a sane person. An insane person would be like, "Well, yeah, I recorded him, but it was totally on accident." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if you're gonna lie, don't lie halfway.
Yeah.
Just go with the full fucking lie.
Oh my god, man.
Brockus, I think you're beautiful. See, I didn't just call him pretty. I went with beautiful.
That's right. That's how you lie, guys. That's how you lie.
The bigger the lie, the more people will buy it.
That's right.
How that got out was actually because of the infamous Blair White stream and Bunty, where they confronted her about these things. They never said Vernaculus's name. However,
oh yeah,
people had gathered that information because of from VidCon based off of certain people's tweets, and people knew that Vernaculus and CrayZeeHair did room up for at least one night.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I remember now. I remember that stream too. Like, I remember I specifically did not want to be part of it, but I had to hop in and just kind of like clear a couple of things up real fast. And then I left and I went and I did something else like out in the world. I think I went and got dinner or something. And while I was getting dinner, my phone started blowing up with people being like, "CrayZeeHair's on the stream. Are you coming back?" I'm like, "No, no, fuck no. No way. No, I'm good. It's fine." Fuck. I just want this crazy woman to be happy. I want her to be happy. I want her to move on and find whatever it is that's gonna fulfill her in her life. But she's gotta let this crazy shit go, man. It's so played out. It's tired. Who cares?
I mean, I think everybody had stopped caring about CrayZeeHair. It's been 15 months, so at least like 14 months.
Yeah.
I think she's the only one who really still cares about the whole situation. I'm gonna be honest. I just heard crazy chick was being crazy again. Yeah, I'm Schmeckle.
I mean, like if I can go charging up drunkenly into somebody's motel room and I can make a giant flaming ass out of myself and leave by looking at the biggest one and screaming out, "I think you're a fucking like N-word," to his face and slam the door shut and walk out, and then 9 months later make up and like be friends with all these people again. Anybody can. All you have to do is just be chill. You just have to be sane. You just have to be realistic about things, you know?
Exactly. Like you were able to go, hey, skeptic. Sorry about that. I fucked up.
That's exactly what I did. That's
And
exactly what I did.
and the fucking CrayZeeHair has not done that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I don't think anybody really cares if she does or not. Just stop being crazy. Just stop being weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, at this
But
point,
her
she
name
doesn't
is
even
crazy
need to
here.
make
She
the
has to be
apology.
crazy.
At this point, she doesn't even need to make the apology. She just needs to fucking
Leave it alone. Drop it.
yeah.
Just drop it. Yeah.
Nobody cares except for you.
Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck, man. In the broader scope of all the internet drama that's going on out there right now, this is like the last thing anybody is gonna give a fuck about. Like I watched, I read a lot of the chan boards. I've watched people try and bring up the CrayZeeHair situation on like poll and all sorts of different chan boards and shit. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck.
Well, that's because it's not interesting. A girl said she got bullied at VidCon, gave no proof. Then some proof was given that no, she was creepy as shit.
Yeah.
That's the whole fucking story as far as anyone except CrayZeeHair is concerned.
Yeah. It doesn't go any further than that. It's so dumb, man. So dumb.
I just gotta take a second here. Nicole Volteo has been asking why I sound different here than I do in my videos. For one, I recorded that video sober. For another, I dropped my voice by a note.
Oh.
That's why it sounds different. Two large differences.
You gotta get that sex appeal in there, you know what I'm saying?
Originally, it was to hide the voice. I used to be all anonymous, didn't have my face out there, didn't want my voice out there. Now it's just for consistency.
Yeah. Man, I wish when sorry, go ahead, man.
I think he just coughed.
Oh, okay. I really do wish had I understood what YouTube actually is and like how YouTube works, I think I would have chosen to try and stay as anonymous as possible for as long as possible. My God. Oh my God, man. It'd have been so much easier.
I knew
Accusing you of
exactly
being
how
all
I
kinds of
was.
people.
I knew exactly how I was going to act and speak. And at the time, I had a job where I would have immediately lost that job for the way I act and speak.
Yeah.
So I had to be anonymous at the time.
I have to be very careful about the types of dramas that I'm willing to get into. Like there's definitely been like a group of people recently who are like, why don't you bring out the shade machine, that rat-a-tat-tat shit like these days? Why don't you fucking throw that shit down, you know, on all this different drama and stuff that keeps popping up? Like, yeah, it's easy for you to say. You're not in the position that I am, or you don't have kids, you don't have a wife, you don't have a life or anything like that. Like, whatever, I get it, but it is frustrating because
Yeah, I guess you got kids and a wife and your face out there, and you know,
yeah,
it wouldn't be too hard to and the fucking city you live in, like.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I've gotten doxxed so many times by the alt-right. I'm not really worried about that necessarily. It's more like it's not only just that. Probably the thing that bothers me the most is like the types of videos that I make now, trying to fight anti-vaxxers and that sort of shit. The more I get involved in drama, the more I get closer to having to like fling some shit on somebody, the less the attention when my name is brought up is pointed at these are things you need to fix. These are things that are wrong. These are things that need to be addressed and focused on. And instead, my name gets attached instead towards like some pithy drama that I honestly don't give that much of a fuck about. I'm really good at drama. I'm really fucking good.
That's where you and I are different. I mean, I got things I care about, but I want to make a buck before I bother making a difference.
Nah, I feel you, dude. I feel you. Hey, no, like you and I had long conversations about that, like what the game is, like what the YouTube game is, and how to fucking sling, how to fucking sell, how to like make a stream work, and what the whole process is. So I don't have any I don't have any disrespect towards doing, you know, what you guys do or what drama
Oh,
channels
yeah,
do.
you should. It's a shitty thing to do.
No. It's
I'm
not. It's
very
just
aware of it.
it's a game, dude. It's a game just like any other fucking type of game, and it's a more profitable game than the game that I play. And I feel you, and I don't think any less of anybody who plays the game. But for
If
me,
it's a game, turn your war mode on right now. I'm gonna fuck you up PvP style.
that's right. That's right. Fucking battle royale, bitch. Meet me in Dostoevsky or whatever the fuck that Russian town's name is, and we're gonna fucking 1v1, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, if you want a 1v1 Brockus, I'll give you a 1-up. He ate poo once. I won't tell you what kind, though.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Oh.
Now you need to tell it, Brockus, or he's going to think, like, bad kinds.
I don't need to tell
Yeah, I
shit.
don't think there are good kinds, but...
There's no good kind, but there's some that are more reasonable. Like I was walking and bird shit just got in there.
Yeah, like
Sucks,
I looked
but-
up and instead of landing on my forehead, it hit me in my mouth.
That-
You know,
Oh,
I
I
guess
actually
that's
saw that
acceptable.
happen to a guy.
Oh.
I'm not kidding you. The dude was walking down the street and he looked up because I guess he thought it was cloudy or fucking some reason, and a bird straight up shit in his fucking mouth. It was fucking hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing.
Are you sure
Oh,
he
kinda
wasn't
felt
just catching summer snowflakes?
That's
I don't know.
disgusting.
Oh man, it was bad and funny at the same time.
Yo,
I was
Rod-
expecting it to hit him in the head though.
But that's a good deflection from your story, Brockus.
Rotten Beast says that he's gonna whoop my ass at Hearthstone any day. You know what? Rotten Beast? You want to challenge me, man? You got to come on Second Life. We're gonna play rock paper scissors in the middle of a bunch of furries fucking. All right, get on my level, scrub.
Dude, he's a furry. He'd be fine with that.
Shit.
Yeah, you're not giving him anything but a good time.
Damn it. Fuck me. No.
Oh shit, now he's giving the offer. That was consent, Rotten Beast.
Son of a bitch. Oh man.
Wait. Mems did explain that with all that type of shit, you need permission from the other. Mems, please just type yes into the chat.
Man, god damn it. Although I gotta say, I've been on Second Life actually a lot the past month, because I have a rather hilarious idea that I've been working on for a YouTube
Is that
series.
like a video game, social media? Like,
Have you never been on Second Life, dude? Oh my god, holy shit!
that's not
Really?
That's not an answer.
Okay. So Second Life is it's a virtual world platformer. You can basically build anything you want. You can make your avatar anything you want. You can go around. You can like socialize. There's some systems that you can do different things. But it's this
a multiplayer Minecraft.
Yeah, but way more involved. But the thing is that most people don't really use it anymore. The only people who still use it are people who go there to like have cyber sex. And they have
And
like
you've spent quite some time there lately. Please go on.
yes, because I've been going in there into their like voice chat lounges with a character dressed up like a reporter, and I'll walk up to people while they're trying to fuck, and I'm like, excuse me, I'm a reporter with Channel 5. Would you like to talk about Trump's border wall? And they really don't fucking like that at all.
Oh my god, I want to do this now.
It's fun, dude. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I should.
That
I should
sounds
try
like
and,
it would be fun in any game where people are trying to do something.
Yeah, I should try. I
one
should
of-
try and grab some of you kids and go do that shit. That'd be fun.
I would love to make my avatar look like a Catholic priest and walk up to people at random. Excuse me, do any of you have time to speak about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Oh, what are you two about to do?
Dude,
That's not a good thing.
you
You
can't.
need to repent.
You totally can't. I'm not lying, man. Like right now, Second Life is so dead that I mean, there's still like hundreds of thousands of people who play it, and they're all fucking. So it's like perfect opportunity to go and fuck with people and troll them super hard. It's so fun.
I don't get the thing behind hentai. I really don't get the thing behind. Like, yeah, would that be cyber sex, like virtual sex? I guess.
I mean,
Like that makes no sense to me. Hey, let's make our Our avatars fuck.
I have
Yeah.
one question about Second Life.
Go for it, man.
Can you shoot and or kill people?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Can you do it while they're fucking?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, like the basic game is just a social app. A social app and like a 3D building app.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a real game. It's more like a what do they
It's
call
like
them?
it's honestly it's like Minecraft. It is a lot like Minecraft, but way more involved and way more textured, way more detailed. But
Okay.
there are sims where you can run around and shoot and kill each other and shit like that. But like the broader thing doesn't have those rules, you know.
Oh, okay.
In like
Uh,
normal sim or whatever Second Life world.
Right. Like in the normal sim, you definitely couldn't, but there are definitely like, dude, they're okay. You like if you really want to do an
Well,
anthropological study.
in the worlds where like people can have sex, can you hang out outside their hotel room with your phone and record it?
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, absolutely.
CrayZeeHair, I got a game for you.
Oh God, no.
Oh fuck. Oh my god. Okay. All right. That was good. But yeah, no, I mean, like, if you want to do like an anthropological study on how fucked up Second Life is, like, there are definitely Sims where you can role play being a mass murderer and like all sorts of fucked up shit like that. It is a really crazy place. It is a fucked up place. If you know where to go and like where to look, it's fucking nasty. It's a nasty game.
You're not selling it for me.
Well, that's why you go in and you just fuck it up. That's why it's fun. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
not going in there.
I guess it would be hard to keep your boner when somebody walks up talking about like Trump or
Oh yeah.
Irish religious shit.
You got a trio of fucking furries, all of them with giant dicks and giant penises, trying to variously thrust it into each other, and you're like, yeah, excuse me, do you find that Roseanne Barr's latest tweets to be problematic and or racist? Go away, fuck you. Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand, but you know, to really
Are you furries trying to corrupt the youth with your goddamn furry suits and personas? I don't understand any of this.
What effect do you think those fursuits are going to have on your grandfather's balls? If any. Less wrinkles, more? Do you think they'll become more sweaty? Less?
Are they gonna chafe?
You're looking mighty cute and fit. I'm just got to say that. I'm gonna go Catholic priest. I'm gonna go fucked up Catholic priest.
Yeah, man. No, this is a good idea. This is a great idea.
Yeah, I still can't get the fucking appeal of it. I can get going on to do what you do. I can't get the appeal of you just making two characters fuck.
Yeah, I don't really understand the appeal of it either. Like when Second Life first came out, which I think was like 12 years ago, I think I understood the appeal then, but I'm an old jaded piece of shit now. Now I just want to fuck everything up.
You understood the appeal back then, so you were into like that weird.
No, like when I first went on Second Life, like I went on doing World of Darkness Sims, right? Like role playing games, you know, vampire and werewolf and shit like that. And I did some role playing on there for I think 3 months or something like that. You know, and you role play, and eventually people who are role playing, they get kind of horny, and you go and you like have a little bit of cyber sex here and there, that kind of thing. Same thing I was doing in MIRC chat rooms back when I was like 16. Um, but it gets old and it gets dumb, and then eventually you get tired of being online and you go out and you get drunk at a party and you have some real sex, and you're like, why the fuck was I ever doing that in the first place? Holy shit.
You know, before you came on, Memory said you might say something embarrassing.
Oh, why? Did I say something embarrassing?
Definitely not.
I think it was admitting that you did some stuff with vampires and werewolves. That might have been the embarrassing.
Oh man, you know what?
Vampires are gay, bro.
when you're an early 20 something like goth kid in the fucking early 2000s and shit, and you're talking to like what you think is also some hot goth chick from like Cincinnati, and she's like, "Yes, I'm Lady Maribeth of the Clan Toreador with my big breasts in my fucking corset," and you're lonely and you're fucking role playing and you got nothing else really going on. Yeah, you might do some cyber sex. Next thing you know, they're like, "I got a confession to make. Actually, my name is Hank and I'm from fucking Fort Worth." And you're like, "Oh fuck. My whole world is ruined
But
now."
I mean, you're bisexual. Do you keep getting off after that point, or?
Nah, you know, once the illusion's shattered, it doesn't matter whether or not you're bisexual. It's just kind of it's a boner killer. Nobody likes to be sold on false premises. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you said you had big tits. You wrong kind, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's like, you know, actually, I'm not a woman. I am in fact Brad Pitt wearing a leather daddy outfit. Like, okay, well, maybe it's still going. But that's like how much it would have to escalate to not like sink the boner once you realize that, you know, the illusion has been shattered.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. None of this conversation makes sense to me. I spent my teen years having regular sex.
I mean, I
Oh,
did too, but like, you know, when in between, you know what my problem was? My problem was is that I was a serial monogamist for a really long time. So when I broke up with a girl, I was single for a long time and I didn't like go date necessarily, and I just spent a lot of time online, you
no,
know?
no, see, that's dumb. I had a bunch of long-term relationships, but in between them, I guess you could call it like making up for time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Uh,
I didn't make up for time until I was 27. So,
yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of or any actual online like dating or any of that shit.
you didn't do a lot of online role playing, you know, playing with the vampires and the werewolves.
Yeah, I was never. To be fair, when I was in high school, Twilight was huge, so vampires were kind of dead. But yeah, you were either a particular type of faggot or, yeah, you didn't like vampires so much.
That's
Dude,
pretty bad.
I used to be a pretty big fan of vampires, and then like fucking Hollywood just oversaturated everything with fucking vampire this, vampire that, and I was just like, I don't know, I think vampires are getting kind of lame. And then Twilight happened, I was like, all right, vampires are fucking gay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this it's probably just a generational thing because like when I think when Twilight came out, I was like 26 or something. So I don't know. There was when I was in my formative years of being a teen into my like early 20s, vampires are still the rage, but they weren't played out yet. So that's probably why.
All right, I'll be right back. Who's the drunkest right now?
Not me. I'm sobering up right now, actually.
All right,
Oh,
Dongwave. Oh, but that's Dongwave. Brockus, you're in charge.
why do I have to be the fucking sober one of the four of us? This is unfair. Fuck you. Tired of. I'm still mad at work. They haven't paid me. I'm fucking healing.
Why haven't they paid you? That doesn't make any sense.
Because California sucks balls, and the companies that all exist out here, all the insurance companies and any company you work for, are corrupt as shit and don't give a fuck about their employees. So I've basically been suffering for over a year now with lack of money and or no money.
Crazy. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate.
It sucks big time. And as soon as I leave the company, I am going to fucking set that goddamn place on fire on social media.
Good.
Good save.
So a friend of mine was like, Jeff never DMs me. What should I DM her? Like the last time she DM'd me, is she sent me a picture of the dude with two dicks, and I'm not very happy about that.
Send her some fucked up cowballs.
No, she sent you a dude with two dicks. Send her a picture of Liz Reptile's two assholes.
No,
Fed to the eye of Sauron. That's bad.
No, I don't want to think about anything that has to do with Liz Reptile. Thank you. I'm good. All right. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to have that strong of a reaction, but yeah,
Google
no.
like cow balls or some shit like that, or well, not cow ball, bulls.
I'm gonna send her a
Bulls nutsack.
picture of Quentin Tarantino. There we go. I have this amazing
Bulls
picture of Quentin
nutsack.
Tarantino where he looks like an old lady. It's pretty great, actually. Pretty amazing. He's like a piece of living art at this point. He looks like, you know what he looks like? So Quentin Tarantino these days looks like a mix between David Carradine and Betty White.
Oh, so he's halfway to sexy.
Kind of.
He's got a Betty White.
I'd fuck Betty White any day of the week.
Yeah, but would you fuck Quentin Tarantino, who looks kind of like Betty White?
Does he have a pussy?
Kind of.
Oh no, I couldn't fuck kind of a pussy.
I mean, if you're drunk enough, it's pretty close.
Again, dude, you're bisexual. It's different for you.
Not really. I wouldn't fuck Quentin Tarantino.
Really?
Yeah, no, really. I mean, like,
I figure if I was gay, I'd fuck Quentin Tarantino for his money.
Nah, I mean, like, I'd fuck somebody who's a chubber. I don't mind chubby. I'll fuck a nuggo. I don't give a shit about that. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can't do chubby,
But
and
I mean,
I can't do
it's
unshaven.
It's old, man. It's old. That's my deal. Is like I can't go old.
And see, man, I'll make exceptions for old.
Nah, man. Quentin Tarantino was
80 plus and 300 plus. Plus size dick.
Whew.
You know, I see those old ladies, all the wrinkles, all the extra folds, and I regret wearing jeans.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god.
Hey, don't fucking king shame me, Jeff.
I'm not. No, you know what, girl, you make that shit work, all right?
Man, and you know what the best part is? Past 80, they ain't getting knocked up.
I'm just. Oh my god.
Don't worry. Once Betty White dies, I'll probably lose the entire fetish because all of them only kind of turn me on because they look like her. But
that's true. That's true. You remind me of somebody who's dead.
Memory says this became extremely gay so fast. I was talking about old ladies, Memory. Old ladies getting penetrated by my fairly young dick.
Yeah, it's not like
I say fairly because I'm not like underage or anything.
It's not like I brought naked ape in there or anything.
Hope he's received.
Schmeckle's new porn mag, fairly legal. Oh god. Oh boy.
Brockus, remind me tomorrow to make that a thing.
Fairly legal. These women are all in their late 30s. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah, you know, fairly.
Hey, they're not quite there yet. They ain't reached their prime.
They're not extra legal. They're fairly legal. You know.
They've been there for a while. They've seen some shit.
They're seasoned. Oh my
seasoned,
god.
but they ain't been spiced yet.
That's oh fuck me. They've been spoiled.
I'm telling you, a lady don't spoil till she's like 100, 110, maybe even 115, 120, and that bitch is on her deathbed. Don't fuck her.
Oh my god.
So anyway, speaking of my kinks, let's not speak of my kinks and speak about exactly the type of thing I don't like. Large, short, curly-haired chicks. That was an awkward segue back to crazy hair. Okay, no, I did say crazy hair in the title. For a second, I read that as crazy chair. But yeah, back to CrayZeeHair.
You know, I honestly do think CrayZeeHair is. I think I do still think that she's pretty. I do.
I
And
don't, because she's larger and she has like the same hair as me.
I always thought that she was a
Wait.
rather lovely woman, but
Schmeckle, what about barely geriatric?
Ooh, I like that. Brockus, me and you are gonna work on first getting some ladies together, obviously, and then pumping out a magazine / website / live cam whore thing.
What
Oh,
about
fuck.
Jerry Active?
Ooh,
Jerry. Oh my god.
write all of these down, Brockus.
Type this shit down. I'm just gonna fine. I'll fucking type them up.
Yeah, type this shit down. You know you're gonna be our male star, right?
No, unless it's Julie Andrews, I ain't doing it.
Hey, you know, she's probably not getting too much work nowadays.
Oh.
True. And who wouldn't want to actually be able to say I've porked Mary Poppins?
Look, all I'm gonna say, I gotta fucking crash here in a minute because I'm like falling asleep sitting up in my chair. But
Replace yourself with your wife.
I
need to drink more bourbon.
I will say though, like, I still don't wish any ill will towards that woman. I really honestly don't. I just want her to find some way to fucking be happy and just stop being fucking crazy. That's all. It's just so.
I mean,
so
yeah,
out of left
that's
field.
not all. You also do gotta throw in the part. Jeff probably, I can't speak for him, but he probably also wants you to leave his fucking wife alone. CrayZeeHair.
Oh no, okay. I was just speaking for myself. I was just like from my own perspective, from my platform, for me as an individual, I hope that CrayZeeHair herself lives a very happy life, and I hope that she finds whatever is going to satisfy her and she finds success in YouTube. But speaking as myself as a husband of Memory Holiday, I think that maybe you need to fucking leave my wife alone, you crazy fucking bitch. So yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it. You know,
Can't get any more clear than that.
yeah, just fucking go away and stop trying to dox people for fuck. Your name is not Elizabeth. What is your fucking okay? I gotta go.
Have a good one, Jeff. Don't worry, I'll carry on with it. Her name is fucking not Elizabeth. What the fuck is wrong with you? And Chris's
Good
name
night.
isn't Carson Wong or whatever the fuck you said it was. How fucking stupid are you that not only would you try to dox people, but you get the wrong fucking names?
Good night, boys. Later.
That whole conversation.
I wasn't quite done before he said that. I wasn't quite done before he said that. CrayZeeHair! Come join us. Someone send her a link. I forgot to do that at the start, or to demand anyone do it. Someone send CrayZeeHair a link. Brockus, you're probably not blocked.
Crazy. After that crazy bitch, fuck her.
Brockus, I want to yell at her directly.
Okay, fine.
But when you message her, tell her I'll be nice about it.
Yeah, I tried to get Ape to see if he wanted to come in here and ambush Jeff, but he didn't reply.
We'll tell him to come in here anyway. I love that guy.
I will if he replies, but he hasn't replied.
Yeah, I used to get accused of sounding like him.
In other news, there's someone on the Ralph Retort Green Room trying to be a fake me. They've got my name and picture.
Huh, who have you pissed off lately?
I don't know,
Dongwave?
but they're also in Vamp Candy's server, and they're in the quarantine zone, so they're not someone we like.
I mean, Vamp should be able to check it, right? It would tell her
Well,
about
no,
a
they've
name
changed
change,
their
right?
whole account to be Dongwave. So
Oh,
they
it does.
probably-
Yeah, I guess a nickname change would be a different thing, right?
yeah.
Well, if any of you cunts are on Discord and you see Dongwave, if you don't get 3 hearts in every message that you get from Dongwave,
I'm
it's
not.
the
No,
real
I'm not doing
Dongwave.
that shit.
Also, the same thing for Brockus anywhere. If you don't
Okay,
get 3
you know what?
hearts
That's a
from him,
fucking
it's
lie.
fake Brockus.
The only time anyone gets 3 hearts from me is usually the heart eyes emoji because somebody just sent me a cute animal.
Do you hear how his how his voice sounds different? It's fake Brockus.
It's fake Brockus.
See? Brockus is way better at doing that voice than fake Brockus is. If it was real Brockus, he would have done his Butters voice.
Well, Schmeckle can go fuck himself, because I don't actually give a damn.
That wasn't nearly as good as how Brockus does it.
I fucking hate you. Always giving goddamn excuses.
I'm
Why
sorry.
do I keep coming
the
on
hackers
here?
took over his shit.
Somebody get me a fucking a pry bar or some bolt cutters or something. I need to cut the chains on this fucking post I am tied up to. I want to leave Schmeckle's backyard. The place sucks. It's covered in poop.
All right, it might be real Brockus. He knows what my backyard looks like. I mean, the fake Brockus wouldn't have been able to give you food. Give you food. You know damn well there's a reason I leave the dumpster with all the fucking food just out of your reach. You haven't earned it yet, Brockus.
I don't even know what I got to do to earn it.
And I'm not going to tell you. If you can't figure it out, you don't deserve it.
I already told you no the first time you brought out a jar of peanut butter, and I will continue to tell you no.
I just wanted you to lick it off of my dick.
And I knew where it was going, and that's why I said no.
I'm just saying, now you know what you have to do.
I'm gonna call Tonka. I'm gonna see if I can move into a cellar.
You know what?
Your backyard sucks.
I'm gonna message Tonka right now. And I'm gonna tell him, don't let Brockus move into your fucking cellar unless he licks peanut butter off your dick.
I don't think he was gonna anyways, because Lee won't stop talking about how I need to be kept away from fucking Scrub. I'm like, I ain't gonna do anything with Scrub except try to sell more crappy shit on YouTube with him. By the way, I got a pair of used shoes.
Rotten Beast says free Brockus. Brockus is the new Willy. He is about the same size, Rotten.
Willy? I'm the new Will. What? Which Willy?
Free Willy.
Willy Bum Bum.
Yeah, well, we're not calling you Shy Willy or Creepy Willy. We're calling you Free Willy. Like the whale. Because you're fat. Yet, Brockus, you're large in size like whales.
What?
Sometimes people call fat people whales. There's a comparison between your size and the size of a whale. Specifically, Free Willy. I don't think he got it.
I couldn't even hear it. I don't know why, but everything started just going out for me, and I'm like, okay, I'm not hearing anything he's telling me right now.
He briefly entered a fugue state.
That'll happen.
I think my computer.
Of great stress, sometimes he slips in and out.
My computer preemptively said that, I guess it knew there was a Schmeckle rant coming, and you're gonna get shit all over. And I'm just like, okay, we'll just.
I was actually talking about how beautiful you are.
That's a fucking lie, and you know it.
Yeah, he knows I don't love him.
Exactly. Because if you did, you'd actually let me have some goddamn food, just a little bit of water. I don't even care if I had to drink it out of a bowl like a dog. Dude, I'm dying over here, and you're just letting it happen. Fuck you.
I gotta go to the bathroom in like 20 minutes. I'll bring you out a bowl when I'm done. You can call it food or drink.
Oh, I don't like any of this. I don't like where this is going at all. I know what that is. That was not lemonade the last time either.
Memory Holiday says, all right, boys, I heard you, Brockus, the Snatchcast memory. I'm hurt Brockus came first. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. I'm taking your wrench. We ain't friends no more.
You heard he came first. I wasn't even mentioned.
I guess that's true, isn't it? All right, so Brockus, what do you know about the CrayZeeHair shit? Because I don't remember if you were around at that point.
I kind of was. I wasn't really online doing streams or anything with anybody, but I was very active on Twitter and YouTube comments and shit like that. So I actually know quite a lot about the crazy hair shit, mainly because I was actively watching everybody I had fucking met at VidCon.
Oh, you were at VidCon. I forgot.
Yeah, I went
Yeah,
on the
you were
last
there
day.
that year. Did you ever meet Crazy Hair?
I never actually met Crazy Hair. I was in the bar probably when I was also in the bar, but this was already when some of the drama had happened. So there's a good chance that
That you looked at her and you were like, after a couple drinks, she might go with me.
no, no. I was far too busy fucking getting drunk with poisoning the well, failure accomplished, Wild Tanuki, who was already fucking drunk at the time I had met him, and failure was already high off his fucking ass. But I was way too busy getting drunk with a bunch of other people to notice Crazy Hair if she was even there.
Okay, that makes sense. But I mean, what? Actually, you know what? I have to walk away for about 5 minutes. Brockus, instead of talking about Crazy Hair for a couple minutes, I want to do just a small little interlude here. We recently, earlier today, had a stream about that Connor guy being back. The pedophile from before.
Yes. Yep.
Is there any chance Dongwave was actually there? Is there any chance you can kill a couple minutes talking about that? I'll be right back. I don't want to miss any of the Crazy Hair shit.
Yeah, sure. I can talk about that. So, fucking recap on everything that involves Connor. Connor is a guy who has actively gone searching for underage girls on social media, sometimes even underage boys, because this is a person who claims to be pansexual, when pansexual is actually a creepier thing than people try to say it is. um, but this person is consistently trying to hook up with underage kids, essentially. Doesn't deny it ever, except for the few times that he was actually trying to deny it. And the reason why he was initially trying to deny it was because, well, it was brought to everybody's attention that he's a pedo. And so he started trying to deny it at first, but then the information was pretty much released. A video was made showing all the DMs between him and a person posing as an underage 15-year-old girl. And within the day that they had just met, only a few hours later, this sick fuck was sexting this poor person. And I'm just like, oh no, oh, it's so wrong. Well, this motherfucker is actually one of the main reasons why Leaf got her Twitter account banned, because he pretty much ended up confessing to it sometime after getting back on Twitter. Yeah, that's the other part that is pretty fucking twisted about it, is because this guy apparently is I guess you could say friends with Monday Matt, and it's just like, wait, what? Why is all of this insanity fucking happening?
Yeah, I don't know why Mundane Matt likes to. He's not the only one, too. Apparently, Mundane Matt has other Discord staff that are alleged pedophiles.
I'm not that surprised. It's just because, he did actually defend a pedophile not too long ago. So I'm not really that surprised. Not to mention the fact that, even if some people are trying to say, like, oh, they're an alleged pedophile, all that stuff. Gas them. But I'm still not surprised that Mundane Matt actually might have people in his Discord actually running the shit and like little children. I don't really know that much about Connor except his DMs between himself and I guess you could say catfish. They disturbed me.
I only know about him from the streams I've been on where he was there.
It's very disturbing because I don't. What do you say? What do you say about things like that? Wait a second.
Well, I have for the audience to hear it, I have to press a button. Otherwise, I'd rack my shotgun, and that would be the answer to that question.
Wait, what?
The answer to your question of what do you say to people like Connor is
Oh,
the sound of a 12 gauge.
Yeah, well, Connor is a fucking dirtbag. Honestly, this is somebody who. This is someone who will do some shitty, fucked up things to someone, and then proudly smile as he sits back and says, "Yeah, I did it. I did the fucked up thing," but then has a problem with people doing it to his favorite people. And I'm actually being told something very interesting, which I am now going to have to look into and see for myself if this is actually true. If it's true, kind of interesting.
Well, do enlighten us.
Well, apparently, Connor is friends with another person, another relatively big YouTuber that people actually like to watch quite a lot. I'm not going to say names right now because I want to confirm before I actually go ahead and throw any fingers in anyone's direction or anything like that. So, at the very least, I'm probably going to just, kind of look at things on the surface and see what's going on. Doesn't he still go by Big Dick Daddy on Discord?
Big
I-
Mac Daddy.
Yeah,
Big
that
Mac
Big
Daddy,
Mac
okay.
Daddy.
Yeah, he seems to think a lot of himself. As we were looking at earlier in the stream with Leaf Nakoko and Vamp, uh, he bragged about getting Leaf suspended from Twitter.
Yeah.
And then went on to say a bunch of stuff about how you shouldn't challenge him because he plays the long game. You'll win the battle and he'll win the war. And as I said last time, Cameron. And I'm sure you'll see this because you were watching the last one. You found that pretty quick. It's very simple. You're a pedophile. There's proof that you're a pedophile. And you were dumb enough to post your fucking license unfucking censored for to the fucking public. I don't know your name. Leaf does.
Hell, you were
She's
dumb.
also the one that has all the proof about all your, crimes and shit.
You were dumb enough to even jokingly admit to something related to pedophilia online. You're an idiot.
Yeah, you're at the very least getting an investigation here, man. And I don't think it was a joke because you did it multiple times. I mean, from one of these girls, you got nudes. And that wasn't from the fake one. That was from a real underage girl. Do you know how illegal that is?
Wait, what? I didn't hear that part. That one. What?
Yeah, he got nudes from like a. I don't remember the particular age. Let's say 17. I think it was younger, but from an underage girl.
That's it. Wilhelm, grab the gas. I'm going to find this bastard.
There's a clip, and Leaf's got it, or at least she's got the entire stream, not the particular clip. We will have the particular clip soon of him admitting to that. Live on air.
Wait, on what stream?
I have no idea. Leaf's got it. I don't. But if you ask her, she can probably give it to you. Like she'll probably enjoy not having to get the clip herself. So if you want to clip it,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, she's got a stream where. To be fair, I don't know if that was the particular thing he admitted to. But he's admitted to some of these things, hitting on young girls, definitely pursuing sexual relationships with girls. I don't know for sure if it was the pictures that he admitted to, but I believe that's what Leaf had said. I could be wrong. Yeah, he has blatantly admitted to breaking at least one law. I'm not sure if it's the child porn one or the trying to fuck minors one. But he's fucked himself.
Yeah, you kind of once you go down this road, it's all self-inserted fucking spiny spiky dildos up your ass. That's pretty much all you're doing is you're fucking yourself, and it's just ridiculously painful.
I mean, he deserves it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Again, he's a pedophile,
Yep.
and like, not even one of those fucking non-offending ones. Just like flat out goes after people he knows are young.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Zoom or an anal vape or apparently a Sargon.
Tucker needs to shoot the fucking goddamn clock if he hasn't already.
What's this whole thing with the clock?
It's a Tonka meme.
Yeah, I haven't like the Kumite happens in the morning, so I miss all that shit.
So the joke is that for a while, still to the continuing, it's like you can't go too long without pedophiles becoming something we have to talk about.
So if you shoot the clock, then it stops and we
No.
don't have to do it again.
No. It's a metaphorical clock of like reset the clock of how long it's been since we've had to talk about pedophiles.
Yeah, you shoot the fucking thing and then it never moves. We don't gotta do it again. It never has to go back to 0 days. But no, it's like I said in the stream before. This shit's been more common the past couple of years.
Yeah.
We've been seeing a lot more, not only open pedophiles, which is disturbing, but ballsy motherfuckers like this, who will reach out to fucking children, get called out for reaching out to fucking children, have all the proof stacked against them, and sit there and fucking deny it. I mean, it's a fucking. I was trolling. It's a prank, bro. I was taken out of context, and it's like, no, there's no fucking context here. You had a fucking conversation with what you thought was a fucking 15-year-old girl, and tried to pick that fucking 15-year-old girl up.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing a lot more of that now. The pedophiles are slowly getting spines, and what we need to do are snap those spines off at the fucking base. Which is a metaphor. I'm not advocating violence. I would not advocate violence against pedophiles, but I am, for legal purposes, not advocating violence.
Yeah, well, I am Baron Helmut von Strudel, and I am saying gas the Jews. I mean, it's a pedos.
Memory Holiday says, you're welcome, Brockus, so I'm assuming you have Jeff nudes in your DMs.
No, I don't have Jeff nudes in my DMs. Apparently, either Mems or Jeff, I'm not sure who decided to send this to me, but someone decided to send me a Facebook link and said, hey, I think you'd like this. And I was like, okay. So I clicked it, and no, I did not like it. Mm-mm.
What did they send you, Brockus?
A decrepit old woman with tits hanging down like one sad orange in a massive fucking sock.
If we're taking requests, memory, you and Jeff, like, put your heads together, work on it as a team. I want you to find the most muscly nude black man you can with the smallest dick, and send it to Brockus.
Would you want something like that?
I don't want something like that. I want you to have something like that.
Why would you want them to send me something like that? What is wrong with you?
Because it's funny.
I like to watch you suffer. What can I say? I'm not a
That's
nice person, Brockus.
that's very accurate. Yeah, you're pretty much a jackass to me.
In the long run, it's for your own good because we're trying to get you desensitized.
Brockus
Once you're
only loves me.
desensitized, none of this will phase you, and you will be invincible.
Yeah, I'm building him up to be, you know, I mean, I can't say invincible, but slightly more tough than what Brockus currently is. Memory says why. That thing I just said about him suffering.
He likes to torture me. This is why I want to leave Schmeckle's backyard. It's a terrible, horrible place.
Yeah, but if you leave my backyard, I can only torture you online. I can't do any of the sexual torture. Fading Dark says, I'll send Brockus nudes. I volunteer. Pick me.
Don't you dare stop!
Bad. I've seen the shit you've been posting all day. By the way, untag me because that shit's disgusting. But yes, send Brockus everything you have.
No, don't send me any of that shit. It's disgusting.
I saw that one pic. I don't know if it was you or someone else. It was of a fat chick, hairier than most men I've seen. Like, send Brockus everything you have. And as much as he might protest, that's just how Brockus shows affection. Remember, if he doesn't respond with 3 hearts, it's not Brockus.
I once saw Schmeckle murder a man and then bury him in the backyard, several feet away from me, so I couldn't dig up the evidence.
That was my evil twin brother.
Why
He wears an eye patch instead of a monocle.
And he's got a goatee.
Yeah.
Who's a bald black midget? What the fuck is wrong?
Dongwave's met him. Like, he's a dick, right?
Indeed.
Completely told you that he was the one what did that thing, right?
Yep, I was there. I saw the whole thing happen.
Yeah. I was like 10 miles away getting soda for me and Dongwave. We were gonna watch TV and drink soda. And he witnessed this go down. Then he heard Brockus, and Dongwave can back me up on this, say, hey, I'm gonna frame Schmeckle for this.
What? No.
That's, yeah.
I've been tied up.
You know,
I've been tied to a post in your backyard this whole time. How the fuck can I frame you for
that is
like
motive. That is motive.
We've got all the proof against you, Brockus. You're gonna.
I might have motive, but I don't have the ability to actually execute said motive. If I could get out of this chain, why would I stay here? Why would I stay here?
I give you a microphone once a week. You were just trying to execute your plan. You're trying to frame me.
A microphone. You basically put me into one of those old school torture head and fucking the only thing sticking out, and then you have a microphone automatically set up to it. I'm in a very uncomfortable position where anyone could just walk up and rape me. Also, why do you pull my pants down when you do this?
That reminds me, Dongwave, if you want to come over, like, we're done in 29 minutes. If you want to come over after that, Brockus is in his thing.
Oh, I invite people over. Now when my pants are fucking down like this is wrong.
Oh, it's so that it's easier for him to enter you.
It's
Anally.
not gay. It's just a power thing.
That sounds very gay.
I mean, it's a little gay. Dongwave's a faggot. But I mean,
I'm
you're the
with
one taking a dick up the ass, Brockus.
I'm not trying to.
I mean, I'm not. But for the sake of the joke, I'll go along with it.
I don't know, Dong. You work with a certain gay monkey a lot.
Yeah, but it's not contagious.
Are you sure? I mean,
Pretty
I've
sure.
been hanging out with Brockus for just a couple months, and I feel like I'm slightly less straight. It might be all the gay sex we've had.
Yeah, he does. Oh, What are you doing to me when I sleep, dude?
Anal.
Oh, that explains why my poops are so easy in the morning and why it hurts when I fucking sit down.
Yeah, I told you it was just the rats. No. By the way, you do still have a rodent in your rectum. That one wasn't a lie.
What's wrong with us? I swear to God.
Is he your Mr. Slave?
Gary,
He's my slave. I wouldn't so much call him a mister.
That's from
I am a
South Park
mister.
when Mr. Slave had a fucking hamster up his ass.
Oh no, I remember Lemmy Wings. So Brockus, speaking of things that are really, really gay, your shoulder work yet?
What? My shoulder works fine. What the fuck?
So you back on track with the whole masturbation schedule?
Well, no, it works, but it's not at 100% full capacity, you jackass.
Do you need it at 100% to jack off?
I would
I
rather
feel
it
like
be at
jacking
100%.
off is more in the wrist than the shoulder.
Wow. How the fuck are you doing do not answer that.
I mean, I usually have someone else do it.
Ah, fair enough. Then shut your goddamn mouth.
I mean, you can't do it with like. I mean, you can't do it with the other hands. Never mind asking you if you can just use your wrist. I mean, Brockus, for someone who doesn't get laid, how are you so incompetent at masturbating?
I don't know.
Yeah, like you could, even if without your hands, you could just
You'd
just
feel like
hump
you would be able to do it.
No.
You should be able to do it hand-free by now.
just go hump a couch.
That's what I told him!
Not doing any of that. Also,
Brockus,
still
have you
not
ever
sure how I can
considered-
hump a couch while I am fucking stuck in your backyard chained to a goddamn post.
Oh man,
How-
I'll drag the couch out for you. Don't worry.
Oh, fantastic. Could you at least leave the couch so I have something comfortable to sleep
Oh
on?
no, I'm taking it away once you finish. And I'm gonna move it like just 5 feet away from when your chain ends.
Lay on the
Yeah,
damn thing
nobody's
now.
gonna want to sleep on it after you fucked it.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
might.
gonna leave it so you can
You
look
don't
at
know
it.
my life.
He likes to cuddle after sex.
Good.
Brockus?
What? Why do I feel judged right now?
Yeah,
Because we're judging you.
because of your life.
Messed up. You don't got it.
But oh, we should.
I
Get
don't judge you
off-
guys for having lives that I should have had because you don't have to be tied to a fucking post half naked.
To be fair, you wouldn't be half naked if you didn't try eating half your clothes as food. I left you with most of your clothing. I mean, it was like a corset, but you know, leather isn't beef jerky, right?
It is if you close your eyes and wish hard enough.
But anyway, we should get off the topic of Brockus and back onto a possibly slightly fatter, definitely shorter, much more endowed with hair topic. Oh, which reminds me, Brockus, remember all the those multiple months I thought you were bald?
Silence.
I was having severe connection problems.
Okay, I thought you were offended because I compared you to Wrath.
If I'm offended, it's that my goddamn computer keeps doing this shit to me where I'm just like trying to do things on the internet and I don't know why, but I think it's just the company. It's just like terrible. It's still better than yours.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm stuck with Rogers.
Yeah, and I'm stuck with Walmart.
Yeah, back onto the crazy hair topic. You were gonna tell us what you knew about that situation.
Oh yeah. So pretty much, I didn't even know who the fuck CrayZeeHair was until about a week or so after VidCon, when everybody was winding down from their like, oh man, VidCon was so awesome and stuff. And eventually, a stream was done on Blair White's channel. I got the notification for it, but I didn't click on it because I was in the middle of watching something the hell else. Cannot remember. But later I discovered on Twitter what the stream was about, and it was about CrayZeeHair. Blair White, Andy Worski, and Shoe-on-Head were there just having a chat about VidCon and the things that were going on. And they all three were talking at one point about a particular fan who kind of kept inserting herself into a lot of people's well, for Blair and Shu, it was literally Blair's room, where Chris Raygun, Lacey Green, Blair and Joey, and Shu and Armored were all fucking hanging out. And CrayZeeHair showed up under the guise of a fan who had brought gifts and all kinds of other stuff. Andy's experience was also in his room, where she asked to use Andy's laptop while Andy was actually in the shower. Chris, of course, gave her permission to use the laptop, not thinking anything of it. It wasn't until sometime after VidCon did all three of them kind of start to wonder, was there something else going on that we didn't actually know about? So they were talking about her, and eventually talking about her, apparently, knocked 3 times, and all of a sudden Beetlejuice appeared. She is showing up onto the chat, and she's talking shit. Then she gets onto the stream, and they're all asking her questions. Now, the more questions they ask her about one topic or another, it gets creepier and creepier, to the point where eventually they don't mention vernaculus, but they bring up, we heard that you recorded somebody while they were sleeping. Is that true? And that's when Crazy flat out fucking admits that, yeah, she did actually record somebody while they were sleeping. Here's the thing, though. She tried to play it off like it was a joke. Or at one point in the stream, she tried to play it off like it was an accident. She couldn't actually be consistent with it, so she said it was a joking accident, or whatever the fuck the case was. Bunty this whole time has actually been in the stream as well, and he's been actually paying attention to everything she was saying. At one point, Bunty eventually points out that she's extremely disingenuous because she can't even keep to her own stories, and she's actually changing them very slightly as she's retelling these stories.
And I think that's actually very close to how he phrased it. It was polite like that, like you're being very disingenuous right now.
Yeah.
There was a lot of screaming in that stream, and I think Bunty may have even done some of it. But at the start, they were all no.
Bunty was not screaming. It was Andy, Blair, and Shu. And then eventually, because CrayZeeHair wouldn't stop lying, Shu eventually gave up and just jumped off the stream. She just couldn't take it anymore because she was blatantly lying about things that people have proof of.
Yeah, well, maybe Bunty wasn't yelling at any point, but the point I was making is at the start they were all like as nice as you can be to someone who's pulled that shit with you. Like, I'm not saying they were acting like friends, but they were civil at the start.
Yeah. Everybody was actually civil. Now, when they were talking shit, they weren't being too harsh about CrayZeeHair. They were just saying that, CrayZeeHair is crazy, that this is weird, that this is creepy. That's all it was.
I will reiterate, CrayZeeHair is crazy.
Yes.
CrayZeeHair is nuts. CrayZeeHair is fucked up in some way. Her brain don't work right, maybe. Her parents are brother and sister. I'm not saying they are, but something made it so that something in her brain doesn't work the way that a human being should, and she doesn't pick up on social cues. She doesn't know how to function as a proper human being. She is, for all intents and purposes, somewhere between a retard and somebody who belongs in a fucking nut house. There is something seriously fucked up with this cunt's brain.
Accurate.
I just wanted to give an accurate summation.
Well, you did.
Fair enough.
Rather.
But yeah, that was the start of the CrayZeeHair drama. It only got worse from there, of course.
Well, I feel like it only got slightly worse.
Oh no,
And
no.
after that, she, from what I understand, you mean still in that stream? Okay.
Oh no. That stream eventually ended when they kept bringing up the recording that she had of Vernaculus, and they asked her
To
to
either
delete it.
play it or delete it.
Yeah, they basically wanted her to delete it because it's pretty fucked up that she was recording him in his sleep like that and all kinds of other shit.
You
And
don't say.
when they kept saying delete the fucking recording, she said nothing and then dropped. Now we could argue that maybe she was having connection problems,
Oh,
although
no,
there was no
we
sign of
can't.
that.
We can't because we had her for hours on the Cuntstream. As much as I hate to point you toward the hack channel, I can't. We haven't re-uploaded this one right now. Maybe I will tonight. She for hours refused to delete this recording because she wanted to have evidence against them, according to her.
Oh, wow.
And then she ended up dropping out when we got Mundane Matt on. She for at least an hour, probably more, she sat there refusing to delete the thing while I kept pushing her to.
Wow.
It was not a connection thing. It was she will not and probably still has not deleted the thing.
Well,
Well, I
even
guess
if she claimed to have deleted it, you can't trust her.
I guess Vernaculus can at least take a little bit of solace in knowing that she most likely has flicked the bean to it about
No,
200 times.
oh no, I'm not talking about the vernaculous one. I'm talking about the outside the hotel room one. I don't know about the vernaculous one.
Oh, yeah, that one's also pretty fucked up when you actually.
No, I, as I said, have spoken to one of the people that was in that room, and what I was told, CrayZeeHair, fucking post that shit. Prove them right. Post the goddamn illegal video you've got.
Yeah.
Yep.
Prove that your claims are bullshit. Yeah, you know how Shoe on Head put out like her side, like she I guess recorded from her phone on the side, and
Yeah.
that proved a lot of your shit to be bullshit, CrayZeeHair, and because of that, you ended up deleting your initial video about it. Why not? I mean, it's been 15 months. Why not just put out the video, the recording you took, and prove them fucking right 100%? Or you could continue to not put the video out and just have them at 99%. And were either of you able to get a link to her?
No, I don't know.
didn't even
I don't
try,
have
I
any
told you.
contact for her.
I don't know her fucking goddamn Twitter handle or anything like that, so I'm not gonna try.
It's exactly the thing in the title.
Well, fuck, I still don't want to fucking talk to CrayZeeHair. That is Pandora's box that I refuse to open.
Oh shit! I can actually DM her.
Oh,
Fuck's
right
sake! I'm
ahead.
gonna just send her the link right now.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I guess
I'm
it's the
not
Nikki's
just
turn.
gonna send her the link. I'm gonna send her a heart.
Don't send her a heart.
Then
She's
a
gonna
link.
take it the wrong way. She's gonna try to record you in your sleep, dude.
I sent her a heart and then the link.
Swear, Schmeckle, if this leads to CrayZeeHair trying to come on to stream after stream after stream because of some stupid
I'm
garbage,
just gonna not
I'm-
allow her. She's getting invited on here because we're talking about her and the shit she did. Yeah, don't worry.
Fair enough.
I am
Fair
not
enough.
hiring CrayZeeHair, Brockus.
I'm not saying you're gonna hire CrayZeeHair. I'm just saying if she ends up bugging the fuck out of us about this crap later, oh, I am gonna come down on you fucking hard. I
hope she does bother us, Brockus. You know
I'm
why?
gonna shit in my hand and I'm gonna throw it at your window when you're fucking sleeping.
You know what, Brockus? You already do that. How's that a threat? You did that last night.
I'm gonna specifically wait for when it's green and diarrhea.
So, like, again, last night.
I don't have
Also,
many things to
there was a little bit of red mixed in there, dude. You should probably see a doctor, but I'm
I am
not gonna
most
let
likely
you.
bleeding internally.
I mean, I would hope so. I have been kicking you in the gut pretty hard.
Yeah, this is my life, people. My life. You see why I want to move into Tonka's cellar?
Oh, I swear to God, if I sell you to Tonka, there's gonna be a fucking addendum saying he has to beat you harder than I do.
I already listened to the stream earlier. All right. Apparently, Vamp owns you, and since you apparently own me, you pretty much get to command whatever Vamp says to me.
Yeah, and what she does to you, and what she does to you can be sick her boyfriend on you.
No, she's just gonna stab me, dude.
Oh, Vamp, you can stab him as long as it's not fatal.
I think that is her plan. She's gonna stab me in the leg or the arm in spots that she knows won't completely bleed out immediately.
Just don't cost me a slave or dog or whatever he is. He doesn't really do work. He just kind of sits out there, tied to his peg and crying. It's really weird that as like an adult male, he hasn't figured out how to pull the stake out of the ground.
It's cemented. I already tried.
I did not cement that thing. You might just have weak arms. Malnutrition might do that. Yeah, any last thoughts on this crazy hair shit?
She's psychotic and needs to get a life.
Well, those are certainly thoughts. I mean, if she shows up, we'll keep going, but I really doubt she's gonna show up.
Yeah, same.
Although, to be fair, from where I remember her saying she lived, it might be later there than it is here for me. So it might be very late for her.
I thought it was the opposite.
Oh,
She was east.
Yeah, I think she's in PEI or something. That makes them later than us.
Oh yeah, only by like an hour.
Yeah, but it's 1 a.m. So it could be like too late for her. So we could give her the benefit of the doubt there. If she does end up showing up, we'll give her like 10 minutes. Then we'll keep it going. Other than that, we're gonna shut it down. Personally, I agree with a lot of what Jeff said about not wishing her harm or anything like that. I would not object. Of course, I wouldn't object. I'm doing it. To her being ridiculed for the things she's done, just as I don't object to you, Brockus, being ridiculed for the things you've done. And I feel like hers could have been done a long time ago if she hadn't decided within like the past couple days to keep it up. I feel like if she hadn't decided, hey, Memory's video went down, all right, I'm gonna repost this, it could have just been a fucking dead topic. This is the part where one of you guys speak.
What do I gotta speak, huh? I've already said so much about CrayZeeHair.
Brockus,
What?
I'm gonna hook you up with her if you don't say something.
Oh, please don't do that. No, I'd rather die.
Your name is public knowledge. We all know where you live. I'm gonna send her after you, Brockus. No, everybody's got your name. Your name's out there. They can figure it out.
Brockus, just do the truffle shuffle.
I don't
It'll
want
be
to do the
okay.
truffle shuffle.
Brockus, do a truffle shuffle.
I don't wanna do a truffle shuffle.
And then I won't tell CrayZeeHair who you are.
I will deny any information you give her.
Yeah, but I mean, if she shows up at your house, she's gonna know.
If she tries to show up at my house, I am going to claim, no, I'm not Brockus. My name is Eric.
By the way, I'm Zell. You want the guy down the street?
I don't. That's pretty fucked up. I don't wish that on anyone.
I know Zell pulled some shitty things on you, but
I do not like the guy. He did some pretty fucked up things to me, but I'm not going to wish that kind of evil on him. That is just wrong.
You hear that, Zell? Brockus and you may not be friends, but he doesn't want you to be stalked by CrayZeeHair. That's got to be something, right?
Yeah,
I did
sounds
check
like it.
my DM chat. Wrong.
Yeah, Dongwave, you got any final thoughts on CrayZeeHair? From what I understand, you came into this not knowing a whole lot about the chick.
Yeah, no, I hadn't heard much about her until this recent drama cropped up, and nothing so far I've heard has given me any reason to think anything positive. So,
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you have. I mean, I can't say you've only gotten one side of the story. You've gotten kind of a mix of the sides that we've heard, but you haven't really gotten her side, right?
no, that's true. Not that she hasn't had the opportunity to come to present it. I think.
Well, to be fair, I did only send her the link a couple minutes ago. I didn't realize I could actually message her. Last I knew, it was blocked.
Yeah, I think of anyone, Jeff Holiday was probably the closest to being fair to her. He even said he found her attractive, which I haven't seen a picture of her, so I can't
That's
comment.
a fucking stretch. Well, her face is actually readily available. She uses it in her streams and
Well, see, I don't actively go looking for people's stuff like that, so I wouldn't have.
or no, not her streams, her videos. But yeah, I'll pull this up. You'll get a look at what she looks like. This is just her current Twitter picture.
Oh my.
Like not the
Someone
type
you
of
want to be anywhere near
woman.
because those eyes look like they are the eyes of a serial killer.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I think she is like trying for that effect there. Here, I'll just Google her fucking name. Not her real name, just CrayZeeHair. She's not what I would call attractive. I'm sure maybe some people could, but I mean, fat chicks get fucked too, so. But I mean, all of those except for the blue-haired chick on the side there, and Andy Worski. Oh, and also Base Mama are her. Like,
Yeah, she's got a bit of a five head.
she does have a large forehead, but that's not even the thing for me. It's she's kind of large, like kind of chubby, and she has curly hair. I don't like curly hair. I have curly hair. I don't like it on women.
Hmm.
She's not that bad looking, truthfully.
No,
But
I wouldn't say she's ugly. I also wouldn't say she's pretty. I would definitely say I would never personally go for a woman that looks like that.
after learning about her, I definitely would never go for
Nah,
her. Or
even if she wasn't crazy, not not a fucking chance.
no, if she was chill, I would actually probably go for it. It's be like, hey, what's going on? But no, knowing what I know about her, I would treat her like she had some sort of skin to skin contact type disease that would kill me.
Quarantine.
See, I do have higher standards than a lot of people.
You have extremely
which,
picky
yeah,
standards.
yeah, it's not like that's not to say like I'm like better than other guys or anything. Just I am more picky with my women. Uh, not a chance. Not a fucking chance in hell. That one with the blue hair there on the far side. Yeah, that's a different person.
Yeah, that's someone else.
Well, who the fuck is it?
I have no idea. I can probably click it and find out.
Image search.
Queenie.
Queenie.
I think Queenie's a dude.
Oh, that was Queen of Bance's old picture.
Oh,
So
Okay.
the model
that's
that
fucking
he stole a
model doing
picture
the dance.
from is attractive, which makes sense because they're a model.
Yeah, and she is actually attractive. I did look up her Twitter account. She's pretty fucking hot.
Yeah, I mean, CrayZeeHair herself, there's not a fucking chance in the world.
You know.
Chaos says, just saying, Schmeckle, if you're intending on re-uploading old cunt streams on this channel, you might want to add something to the stream title so people know this isn't a re-upload from last year. Chaos, all of the old streams will be titled historical before they go on. It'll be very clear which ones are the old ones. Also, they'll have all the old thumbnails and shit like that. But yeah, well, we got no less than 2 minutes for CrayZeeHair to show up. I don't think she's gonna do so.
Yeah, highly doubt.
I'd say we're in the clear on that one.
Yeah, she hasn't responded to the thing. To be fair, I do think it might just be too late for her. As far as I understand, she lives like somewhere on the East Coast, which means there's a chance it might be later for her than it is for me. And I mean, it's 1 a.m. for me, so
Yeah.
I can't really fault her for not showing up at this time. So, Brockus,
What?
do the Jimmy thing.
Tonight we had myself, Dongwave, the man who was actually producing the entire thing through OBS, Schmeckle, the actual host, Jeff Holiday, and that was pretty much it.
You were supposed to make that take 60 seconds, man. Say something about your dick.
No.
Say something about my dick?
I really wish you would keep it in your pants more often.
And out of your anus?
Yeah, especially out of there.
Yeah, not gonna happen, buddy.
That is a
I love you and all, but
Yay.
not gonna happen.
Yay.
Anyway, cunts, we're done. Tune in about half an hour on Pornhub to see me enter Brockus in my backyard.
Nope.
Goddamn music playing.
You came down to this southern town last summer to show the folks a brand new way of life. But all you've shown the folks around here is trouble, and you've only added misery to their strife. Your concern is not to help the people, and I'll say again, no, it's been often said. Your concern is just to bring discomfort, my friend, and your policy is just a little red. Now, ain't I right? Ain't you right? Ain't you right? It matters not to you how people suffer, and should they, you consider that a gain. You bring a lot of trouble to a town and then you leave. That's part of your communistic game. I detect a little communism. I can see it in the things you do. Communism, socialism, call it what you like. There's very little difference in the two. Now, ain't I right? Ain't you right? Ain't you right? Your followers sometimes have been a bearded, bathless bunch. There's even been a minister or two, a priest, a nun, a rabbi, and an educated man have listened and been taken in by you. All the country's full of two-faced politicians who encourage you with words that go like this. Burn your draft card if you like, it's good to disagree. That's a get acquainted communistic kiss. Now, ain't I right? Ain't you right? Ain't you right? One politician said it would be nice to send some blood and help the enemy in Vietnam. That's what he says, here's what I say, let's just keep the blood. Instead, let's send that politician man. Let's rid the country of the politicians who coddle tramps that march out in our street, protesting those who want to fight for freedom, my friend. This kind of leader makes our country weak. Now ain't I right? Ain't I right? Ain't I right? Let's look and find the strong and able leaders. It's time we found just how our neighbors stand. If we're to win this war with communism, let's fight it here as well as Vietnam. Let's rise as one and meet our obligations, so communistic boots will never trod across the fields of